Hello, welcome to Daily News from Rajab20. Daily meetings of Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi. The Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi hosts a variety of visitors on a daily basis, including scholars, clerics, religious and cultural figures, academics, seminary teachers, and public groups of believers from around the world. It is worth noting that these meetings are held at the Grand Jurist's office in Holy Qom in Iran at 11 a.m. every day. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi sends delegations to Diwaniya city in Iraq. Some delegates from the Office of Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Najaf, including Sheikh Salah al-Halfi and Sheikh Maysam al-Akaishi, traveled to Diwaniya city and visited the educational departments, medical centers, and religious organizations in the city. These delegates began their visits at the Technical and Vocational Training Center in Diwaniya and met with its director, Dr. Aziz al-Musawi. Further, the delegates visited the Diwaniya Medical Center and discussed strategies to improve health conditions of people in the city. The Diwaniya Endowment Office was the third stop of these delegates. In this visit, the importance of preaching the culture of Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, was emphasized. Martyrdom of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her, at Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Damascus. The Office of Grand Shia Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Damascus held a commemorative ceremony to mark the martyrdom anniversary of Lady Zainab, peace be upon her. This ceremony was attended by religious and cultural figures, as well as managers of several Islamic centers dependent to the Grand Jurist. Sayyid Adnan Jalo Khan delivered a speech at this ceremony. ISWF publishes a statement calling for tolerance. Imam Shirazi World Foundation published a statement and called for a united stance against opportunist groups in the West. In some parts of this statement, we read, "Unfortunately, several Shia Islamic centers in Europe were invaded and closed down in recent days under the pretext of harboring hateful and provocative ideologies and efforts to carrying out military operations. This is at the same time astonishing and disturbing, since the Shia ideology clearly and strongly opposes any use of violence. Moreover, the longtime presence of Shia Muslims in Europe has proven this reality, as the Shia communities have always chosen for dialogue, peaceful coexistence, and respect for the laws of their host countries. Not only that, but also the Shia Muslims have had great roles in the progress of their societies by fulfilling their responsibilities and duties on both individual and social spheres." Imam Shirazi World Foundation, which is a strong advocate of peaceful coexistence and nonviolence, condemns the unfounded accusations against Shia communities in Europe and warns of the hidden agendas at work that try to tarnish the image of Shia Islam in the West. In this sense, the followers of Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, are strongly advised to avoid interaction with any suspicious activity that might lead to destroying the image of Shia Muslim communities in Europe. The ISWF demands all managers and members of Shia Islamic centers to be vigilant and cooperate with the intelligence services of their home countries. To avoid accusations of this kind against Shia communities, the Shia must use transparent methods to propagate their culture and introduce the gist of Shia Islam to the West. The ISWF emphasizes that the supreme goal of Shia centers in Europe is primarily the dissemination of the scientific, cultural, and moral heritage of the Holy Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, and that they should serve the Muslim immigrants, especially the Shia. Therefore, it is necessary to refrain from following some of the slogans and political currents and propaganda, which in this regard could lead to legal problems and complications.